Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Bro Stevens, the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't like it, I love it, man. Congratulations.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Jokic. And the shot's good.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now Doncic. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Murray.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
Here's Hayes. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
And that one good.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
And here's Porter outside. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Here's Reeves, and he drives in.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage, and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Puts up a deep three. Gordon. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
I think getting Gordon to operate in pick and roll sets is wise. I mean, he's got a big body, which can cause problems for the defense. And his rolls, because of his athleticism and good footwork, are terrific.
And the Lakers making a change here. Pass to Hayes. Here's Finney-Smith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually...
Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
Show us some power.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Westbrook outside. Denver shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Denver. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses in close. James, right side. Doncic on the wing. James deciding where to go with it. Well, Grant, even... It looks like LeBron could play forever. He stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Here's Vanderbilt. Watson with a rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Back to Westbrook. Up and over Doncic. Westbrook can't hit. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That one misses for Reeves.
At the line for 1. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Denver leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Saric, left side. Here's Najee. No good from outside. James with the ball. Picked up by Saric. Pass to Goodwin. Takes it inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young...
Oh! Huge slam by LeBron!
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Shots good by Saric. Saric has got 4 points this quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Watson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfectly.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Back to Westbrook. Outside for Porter. To the middle. Vanderbilt with the block. To the wing on the left. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. And Doncic, here we go. Great D that time from Porter.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
No luck on that one. Lakers trail by 6. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Back to Hachimura. It's hauled in by Saric. Denver leading by 4. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. On the wing, Murray. Still without a bucket. Saric. They kick it out to Murray. Offline with a 3.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. Here's the 3. Outside Murray. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's James. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Has to connect. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers ball.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 3. Pass to Hachimura. James with the ball. Here's Goodwin. Defended by Murray. Goodwin, no good. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Murray. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The 3 ball. Denver the rebound. On the wing, Murray. Outside Watson. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Denver missing. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here are the Nuggets now, leading by 5. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And here's Gordon from the arc. Lakers trail by 5. To the paint. Doncic outside. Left side Porter. Outside Murray. Screen by Gordon. Down low. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Really rock-solid decision-making from Murray, assessing the situation and then making the precise pass at the right time.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
On the wing, Porter launches a 3. And again. Denver with a three.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And slam dunk by James.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gordon with it. Now Doncic defending. Shakes it. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
That's his first personal foul.
Lakers trail by 13.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Reeves. Driving inside.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Doncic is doubled. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver leading by 11. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Westbrook left side. The shot no good. Good work defensively by James. On the wing, Reeves. Pass to Doncic. The three, James. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. Porter's shot is off. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Hayes. Good.
Jackson Hayes.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Denver in the lead. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. The three. The shot comes out. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Murray. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, leading by 7. Well, and this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Lakers have possession. 7-point differential. Doncic outside. Watson with it. Vincent picks him up. Pass to Šarić. To the wing, right side. The drive by Watson. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And, you know, for a big guy, Šarić is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Here's Brown. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Connect outside. And it's Denver with a rebound. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. Here's Watson. Sinks it from distance. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Kicks it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. In the paint, Luka.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Brown. Right side, Murray. Here's Brown. Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Shot is good by Reeves.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
Porter with it. Picked up by James. Three-pointer. They kick it out to Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Lakers. Doncic into the lane. Oh, Doncic! A strong drive.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
Murray, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hey, by missing that free throw now, a 3 could even the score.
The shot by Brown, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Right now on a 9-0 run. Here's Reeves. The layup off target. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. The Nuggets lead by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Jokic. Out to Gordon. For 3.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been. That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through. His teammates need him to.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Porter with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Murray. Outside for Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Pass to James. To take the lead. It's good!
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Nuggets want a timeout. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1, just enough time, I think, for a couple of passes and shots. We'll see what they do here.
Lakers substitution.
Here's Porter. And it's in.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Unless they can get a wide-open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways to get in my... Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.